Good afternoon, class. My name is Janai Niles, and this is my part of the video, which is entitled the Submersion Method. Now, the submersion method is used at crime scenes when small pieces of glass are found. This is to determine the refractive index of the glass. So here I have three liquids. From left to right, we have vegetable oil, water, and peroxide. Now, all of these liquids are fairly light, so I can deduce right away that the refractive index of the glass would not be the same as these liquids, as you can still see them through the liquid. But let's test that theory. So we'll start with the olive oil first. Sorry, I dropped the beaker. Alright, we'll start with the olive oil first, and we can still see the glass through the olive oil, which does not combat what I just said, meaning that the refractive index of the glass is not the same as the olive oil. So let's move on to the water. Now, we all know that the glass, we'll see through the water anyway because it's water. Like, come on guys, it's water. Anyway, so we can still see the glass, meaning that the refractive index of the glass is not the same as the water. And over here we have another fairly light liquid, which is called peroxide or hydrogen peroxide. It is used for you know what it's used for. Basically, it's used to disinfect cuts and scrapes and minor scrapes and injuries. But anyway, let's test it. So here we have the glass beaker. We'll just grab the beaker, put it in the water, put it in the peroxide, and you can still see it. So like I said, all three of these liquids are fairly light, so you will see the glass through them. So we can deduce that this glass, the refractive index of this glass is not the same as these three liquids. And this concludes my presentation.
Hi guys, I'm Shania McQueen, and today for my part of the project presentation I will be doing the refractive index. So for my liquids I have apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, and olive oil, and I got my 3 pieces of glass. Make sure y'all be careful when y'all have the glass because it can cut you severely. So we're going to start trying to pick up the glass very good without it getting in my skin. So first we have this first piece of glass and we're going to put it in the white vinegar. And of course you can see the glass right here, so that is not the refractive index. Next we're going to do the olive oil. We're going to take this piece of glass, since it's a big container of olive oil, we're gonna take it and we're gonna put it inside. See, you cannot see the glass. Well, you can, but not really. Cannot really see the glass. And for this last piece of glass, we're going to put it in the apple cider vinegar. Gotta be careful when you have the glass. And you can kind of see the glass at the bottom. So the refractive index is the olive oil because you cannot see the glass. Like that. I would say it's close enough to the refractive index.
Hi, my name is Anaya Henry, and today I'm going to be explaining what is glass, how is it important in forensic science, and how does it help solve crimes. To start off, what is glass? I guess we're all wondering at this point. Glass is an amorphous solid that has an irregular atomic structure. The atoms of an amorphous solid have a random disarranged arrangement, meaning that it breaks differently every time. So if I were to take 2 or maybe even 5 identical glass plates, same weight, color, size, everything, and break them, they won't break the same anytime. It would be different. No 2 pieces would be the same. Now we're gonna move on to the different types of glass and their different characteristics, because they are not all made the same. And there are many different kinds, but today we're gonna be talking about just 3 different ones. Today we're gonna be talking about soda slime glass, tempered glass, and windshield glass, also known as laminated glass. So soda slime is made with silicon dioxide, sodium oxide, calcium oxide, and many other oxides, which is made with baking soda and lime to make this greenish yellow type glass, and it's used in different high buildings and with very big windows. And what's really cool about this glass is, if there was to ever have a fire, the people for the evidence, like the forensic team, would know if the fire exceeded 360 degrees Fahrenheit, because when it does exceed or even is on that temperature, the glass would begin to melt. So that's something that's cool to know. Now we're gonna move on to tempered glass. Tempered glass is made with sand lime and sodium carbonate, and it is heated, melted, and rolled out. And this glass is used almost anyway. It's a very common glass, and you can find different characteristics of glass: weight, color, density, shape, size, volume, price, all different in glass. Yes, it might be the same hand there, but glass is different. Always different, will always be different. It's just, it can be very unique. How it breaks. So this is an example I was taught. So let's use a back glass door or glasses for example. If someone were to break into your house and they break the glass from the outside of the house, then the glass shatters would be on the inside, and if they were to break the glass from the inside of the house, then the glass shatters would be on the outside. So if anybody was to tell you that somebody broke their glass from outside and the glass shatters were outside, then you can know that they're lying. Well, just maybe it wasn't the case. That wasn't the case what happened, and they maybe have the story wrong of what actually happened. How glass is used as evidence. You could find different blood, hair, spit, fingerprints, fingernails, I don't know. You can find all of that in glass. And this can actually help find the suspect and the victim if they are both missing and you don't know who they are. That can really help find out who they are. The way is if it's individual evidence. If there's pieces of glass on the floor and you are able to put the pieces back together and find out what the glass originally was, then it is individual evidence. And this will help to find out if it was a vase, then you could, it might help stuff add up if it wasn't quite clicking before. It can also be in class evidence, because not all glass, as you know, it breaks differently, and it may break in a way that it's not able to work together, or it's multiple pieces of different glass. This will now be put into the category of class evidence, which could also be used as evidence, because again, you could find different fingerprints and hair and stuff on it. How